In this corner, we have the Super Duty F350 King Ranch. You gotta love that. And under the hood is a Power Stroke that puts out 860 pound-foot of torque and 440 horsepower. Much more horsepower than the Challenger, which is this Ram 3500 dually Longhorn. And how many horsepower, Andre?
385.
385 horsepower. So, more torque, less horsepower, but both of these trucks are about as equal as you can get, except for the axle ratios. We can't help that. Sometimes those are impossible to get. So the question is, which of these two will tow the Bronco better and which will be the MPG champ? And that is coming up right now. You know, these tests are very, very complicated, and to help me, to my left, I have our man, Andre.
Hey guys.
And to my right, I have Ken Sundling, Mr. Truck, who's gonna be driving both of these. So we have the entire TFL team here, so all that's left to do is what, guys?
Hit the highway.
Yes, the interstates, here we come.
Let's go trucking.
We're getting ready to fuel up this 2015 Ford F350, and if you notice, it has a great big door. A fuel door is large, and of course this is made to go CNG or gas or DEF, and this gives us more room, and it's a cap on the diesel, which I like, because I drive on dirt roads, and there's a lot of places where construction trucks would be getting fuel, getting dirt in their fuel tap if it was done differently than that. I like the cap. And now push the diesel button and listen to the diesels all around us. There it rolls.
And fill it up.
These tanks are a lot like this. Most of the ones I've used drip, so I don't know if that's just a common with the manufacturer, but they all seem to drip right where you put the nozzle in the tank.
Yeah, so that wasn't too hard.
All right, reset it, Kent.
Okay, we're getting all the zeros here. There we go.
Okay, start her up.
Quick start in diesel, nice warm day.
Yes, it is.
There we go.
So the question is this dually better than the Ram dually? And we're gonna find out in about an hour, right?
Yeah, we'll know
Probably
everything.
47 minutes to be exact.
We got the same team. We've got the same load that we're towing.
Same pump.
Same pump, same weather.
Weaving in and out of all these Harleys, enjoying this weather.
Same bat station.
The only thing that's not the same is the rear end, right? The
Yeah.
axle ratio is a little bit different, so
Yeah,
we have a 373 in here.
Yeah, and the Ram
That's right.
had a
So that gives
410,
it a
right?
hair of an advantage. Yeah, 410 versus 373.
And guys, getting the same axle ratio is almost impossible, so we're just happy to have this truck. Ford actually went out of their way to bring it to us all the way from Los Angeles. I don't know what you're doing with this in LA, but that's where it came from. And so we're happy to have it, and we're really stoked to compare it to the Ram dually. And you know, these guys are very close, right? I mean, in terms of like about everything, the trim level, the
4x4, you know, the dualies, they're closely matched, very closely matched.
Right. Now this does have smaller duals back there. We've got the mirrors all the way out because we want that to be equal for drag, but I don't need the mirrors extended, you know, with these duals.
but we had them on the Ram, so we should do it on this truck.
Yes, exactly. Yeah, I got a little bit of traffic here.
Now, this has 5 pounds less of torques. I know it's pound-foot of torque. I just like saying torques. And a lot more horsepower, right? 440,
Yes.
Andre?
Yeah, so that's 55 more horses than the Ram. Jeez. So this is not a performance test, right? This is
an MPG test.
This is an MPG test.
And once again, we're going to be going 65 miles an hour because that's the number that we feel most people in America can drive safely. I know you can go faster, I know you can go slower, but we're picking the middle number. And we're doing the identical loop we did with the Ram.
We got the GPS moving too, so
we got the GPS, so we'll know.
Got a GPS app.
Yep. How heavy is it? What we're towing, Andre?
It's about 7,250. So we got the low trail flatbed trailer, tilt trailer, and the Ford Bronco on top of that.
Yeah, it's just a light load, and you know, it's...
Can you feel it?
No.
No. This truck's not light. I can't tell. Yeah, of course not. And we're going to be going on the highway because that's kind of the most important test we think for hauling, right?
Yes, that's
on the highway. I mean, we're not trying to go through city. We're not trying to get combined. We're going to give you, and it's also the one that we can repeat the easiest. So that's why we're going to give you the MPG highway. And if you were to look at the Monroney of this thing, you would notice that for city, combined, and highway, the government ranks an A.
Yeah,
they don't rate them.
Yeah,
they don't rate them.
And this, you know, being able to use the cruise control on the highway gives us an advantage. It's very, very close kind of a contest. In the city, you would have no control over speed.
And you know what's crazy? We were stuck at the same light with the Ram.
So it's identical testing so far, right?
Yeah, we're waiting for the lights.
And Andre, you remember the number we got with the Ram from the...
so the calculated number, right?
Yep.
The calculated number was 14.2.
14.2. So that is a number we're trying to beat. In the previous episode, Kent made a bet that the Ford was going to do better, so we're about to find out.
Yeah, it's going to be close, but it's going to be interesting. This is really good stuff to know, because you know when you're out buying and spending this kind of money, which is how much is this puppy?
This is like $67,800.
Okay,
so it's a little cheaper than the Ram, but
a little bit less than the Ram.
Yeah.
Right. So you want, if you're going to make a buying decision for this, you want to get all your facts.
What's the MPG right now saying?
I'm not showing 5.
Well, we got a long way to go.
That's not fair.
That's because we were idling, was sitting there, you know.
So we got a long way to go.
Let me get the cruise set
The camera is shaking up there. It's pretty.
Yeah.
Is it mounted correctly?
Yes. It always shakes because that's another good point. These dualies tend to kind of jump over the road because they're hauling machines. Unless you really weigh them down, they really do kind of tend to hop and skip. And we've got a little bit of weight, but this thing can haul a heck of a lot more.
Does this have a digital readout for the speed? Because I'm sitting at 65 by the analog.
That's fine. What does your GPS there say, Andre?
Well, it says 62.
All right. So
Okay, let me speed this up.
Speed up a little bit. We want to get to 65. Really, the rest of this is pretty standard stuff. So come back in just a little bit after we come back to the gas station, and we'll have some real-world numbers for you, and we'll see how this compares to the Ram. You still think it's going to do better, Kent?
Well, I don't know. We're in 6th gear. We're in the very top gear. So the RPMs, you know, we were around 1,700 RPM on the Ram, and we're about the same spot. We're at that sweet spot, about 1,700. This is where these get their best fuel mileage.
I love this trucking lifestyle. I just had this really nice trucker hot dog, Kent. In case you wonder
You're a real
what we're
trucker
doing.
now, yeah. You're there. If you can eat white hot dogs, you can do anything.
Yes, from a gas station. Yum, yum.
You had the gourmet hot dogs.
Yes, I had the 2-for-1 hot dog. that is some high class living, dude. All right, we're about a mile away from our exit. We've had a clean run, and you know, Kent, I like the interior here. It's got a lot of different colors going on, unlike the Ram, which was pretty much all black.
Yes, that is. This is. I like that. I like the tan, the brown, the black, the combination. I'm a big fan of brown leather.
Not a big fan of that, dude. That's not exactly.
I think that's real, huh?
Yeah,
it's hard too. It's not soft like a lot of the other ones are.
Hard plastics. Yeah, this does need an extreme redo. All right, Kent. One last time.
Okay.
Here we go. Let's find out. All right.
Open the cap.
One moment, please.
That's not a whole lot different. Okay, double click. Here we go. That was a quick double click.
All right, Andre. So I believe the truck was about 11.5, Andre.
Right.
And the official number for the Ram was what?
14.2.
That's the calculated number. So the
Right.
question is, I bet you that we would, well, you bet me that the Ford would do better than the Ram. So that number has to be higher than 14.2 miles to the gallon. So
Right.
what is the number?
Right. Well, the number is 12.36.
Oh, we
What?
have a winner.
12.36, which is about 12.4.
That's 2 miles a gallon better. I am surprised. Yeah. I am
Almost
surprised.
2.
Yeah,
That's quite a difference.
I wonder what they did different, because that's just amazing. That
This is a 373 rear
right,
Ram.
that's right. Ram has picked up. I don't know what they're doing. It must be magic juice in there.
we have a winner. We still need to test the GM, but we got to get our hands on that guy. As always, this is Mr. Truck.
Are you surprised?
And a surprise, Mr. Truck. And over here we've got Andre, the crazy Russian who's doing all of our numbers, and me
Also surprised.
also surprised, and me saying thanks for watching, and check out tfltruck.com where we'll post the numbers, and of course we'll do more real world MPG reviews. Ciao guys, see you next time. See ya. Kent, you've got greasy balls, man.
Is that what that is? Oh, don't get me started about these greasy balls.
You've got greasy
Oh,
balls,
I tell you,
Kent.
the Ram and the Ford both have a ball that drops in from the top. You have a lever on the Ford on top, which is
This is for the gooseneck, by the way.
the gooseneck
Yeah.
ball, and it has a little plastic clip on top, so they actually cut a hole in the top of the ball, which is kind of weird. And that's what trips it. That's what locks it in place. You drop the hole, these 2 balls come out.
Yeah, you can see you can see him kind of. I'm not gonna.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna open this because it's gonna be a.
Yeah, Ram has the same thing. 2 balls in the front, but their lever's on the bottom, not cut out the top. But either way, when you want to take the ball out and have a flat loading surface, you got to take the ball out and put it somewhere in a baggie or behind your seat or in your glove box. Where aftermarket for years is
This is what Ford gives you.
yeah, they give you a little baggie, so
Yeah.
you got to figure out where to put the greasy balls at. But in the aftermarket world, they've always had a little lever in the fender well. You just flip it, turn your ball over, it goes right back down the hole, out of the way. The grease is down there.